Hi guys, Sarah with 3 Raptor Consulting, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about time management. Now I know we've all read every book on time management. We've all tried absolute everything that has worked, and I'm going to be honest with you. Time management has to be as unique for you as your planner is laid out, as your closet is organized, as you work. So I'm not going to tell you how to manage your time. I'm going to give you some tips on how you can manage your time. So I think when we look at time management, what we need to think about first and foremost is ask ourselves the question, how can I best use my time today? Where is it that I want to invest my time? So let's look at time and let's think of it as managing an investment. How do I want to manage it to get the most from this investment? So look at what you have going on in your life. And I like to work a week at a time. I find that works better both professionally and personally because I never quite know what's going to happen from week to week. And this gives me the ability to pivot a little bit more. So looking at this from a week, here are some suggestions to try to help you invest your time better and get the most out of your time. So now every time we have an interruption and every time we have to switch to a different thought process, we lose an incredible amount of time. If this was our stocks, think about it as us losing an incredible amount of money. So one of the most effective ways to best manage your investment or best manage your time is to group like activities together. So what I like to do is I like to say, I'm going to answer all my emails at this time. I'm going to focus on writing the 4 articles I need to write at this time. Because when I'm in my writing thought process, when I'm in that writer's mode, sitting down and knocking out 4 articles for me is fun. It's pleasurable because I've scheduled that time and that's specifically my writing time. So the way that it works best for me to manage the investment of my time is to create chunks of time that are dedicated to similar activities and use that to kind of create routines throughout the week. So Monday is my marketing and video day. So I focus on marketing and videos and getting prepared for the week. Tuesday, I work on a project I'm working with a business partner that's very exciting that will soon be announced. Wednesday and Thursday are the days that I meet with clients, work on client project works, really am developing my personal coaching business, really working on investing in people through 3 Raptor. And then Friday is my writing day. And that's the day that I dedicate to writing my books, to writing my blogs, to writing my newsletters, to writing my weekly columns, my newspaper articles. Everything that I write, I do on Fridays. So Fridays, I get up, I'm energized. I'm like, I'm going to be creative. It's time to be creative. I sit down, I go through all of my emails. I answer all of those emails. I get everything done that I have to in about an hour. And then it's writing time. And I am energized because I know the day is for that project. Similarly, when I have a large project for a client, like let's say I'm writing a grant or let's say that I am writing a business plan, I knock off about a 2 or 3 hour chunk of time on Saturday. That's my project day, where I just focus only on that client. So when we work in chunks of time and when we put similar activities together and when we, create a schedule and a routine that allows us to not be interrupted, or how about minimize our interruptions? Because as you know, I work from home with 2 elderly dogs and a puppy. So there are interruptions, but planning around their schedule and their interruptions, knowing when I'm going to return phone calls. So like when I go and pick my kiddo up from school, that's the time that I return my phone calls. I'm driving, I'm waiting for them to get out of school. It's a great time to return my phone calls. I'm not interrupted. I'm not tempted to check email. So use your time in a way that's most effective for you. Ask yourself what's the best use of that and create routines and ways to manage and put things together. The other thing is when you are given an opportunity, ask yourself, do I really need to be there? What's the cost going to be? Because once we spend our time on that, we don't get it back. So I think the best tips on time management that I can give you are looking at time as an investment. You're investing your time into something. So how can you best use that investment to yield the largest results? Think of it as investing money. Then grouping like activities together so you're not wasting time and energy or losing money by switching your mind, minimizing interruptions, creating routines that work for you, that allow you to be the most productive, and then asking yourself when you're presented with an option, do I really have the time to invest in that? Now, there's going to be a lot of great opportunities that come up that we just honestly don't have the time for right now, and those are the seasons of our life. And so I create what's called a parking lot, where I put those opportunities in the parking lot so that as the seasons of life shift and change or projects finish, I can go and attack those opportunities that are in the parking lot. And don't let somebody say, oh, well, you have to act now, you have to act now. Because the minute somebody pressures you and doesn't give you the opportunity to think about it and reflect on if that's a good investment for you or not, is the minute you know that that's not a good investment. Because if it's truly an opportunity that's meant for you, one, things are going to shift, seasons are going to shift, and you're going to be able to do it. Two, you're going to want to invest your time and money there, right? Your energy, or it's just not the right time, and that's okay too. So I want you to start thinking about time and money matters, and I think this is going to help you be the most effective in your time management by applying these ideas rather than these practices, because time management has to work for each individual person. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and learned something. If you did, like and subscribe. If you didn't, let me know. Let me know what videos you would like, and be sure to like us and follow us on our social media as well.